I'm Gina Loves Christmas. Welcome back to the channel for Christmas singing, also known as Christmas or University. I could not be more joyful at this moment because finally, for you, I get to decorate my very favorite flocked tree in the whole world. Her name is Alberta. She's created by Vickerman. I call her Birdie, and you can too because you're a Christmaser. So, Christmasers, let's get to it. Why do I love her? For over 20 years, I've been dressing this tree. That is a long time. Not one time have I ever felt like, oh, it's not gonna be just the prettiest tree I've ever seen. She just gives snow on Christmas morning. She's all the glow and just utter perfection. So I'm going to show you how to dress her as fast as humanly possible. Why? Well, because time is super important and I want your time to be used with your family where it counts. And if your family's dressing the tree with you, cool, move slow, have wine. Her top has already been styled. If you saw how to fluff her, I did a whole video on fluffing Birdie for you. It took a solid, I don't know, like 8 to 10 minutes. And if you've ever wondered how to fluff a flocked Christmas tree, it's the video that was created for you. So I've already styled her hair and now I'm just gonna throw in a few accessories. I have this beautiful flocked pine cone. The links for all these items are below, and this is a really great pine cone. Picks go in the top. You don't have to put picks in the top. They're not necessary, but I am going to because I want to. I should be careful. I've got glass in there. I'm just gonna shove a few in there. There's like 3 total, 2 here. I have one in the back. I did, while we were doing some lighting, I did probably put a few ornaments in the back already. Time is money here, honey. Okay, I've got these gorgeous little Sullivan's picks. These are baby picks. They're so pretty. They're a metallic gold. There's just a tiny kiss of glitter on them. They're the moment. They're gilded gold, the antique color, and they just are stunning. And it's a little unexpected to mix in gold with flocked, but I liked it. And I like to mix in little baby picks. This tree does not need big picks, but I like to mix in just a few, just for that little texture burst. I like to decorate the top of my tree because I don't want to work on my ladder. So I'm going in with some small ornaments, and I will go over my recipe with you as we do this video. I'm not gonna do it up here because that just felt a little awkward to me. So I'm going to start building. And the thing with Birdie is that you have to build a base on her. So you build the internal towards the heart first, and then you build out on the branch. The top's done. We don't need the step ladder any longer. How can it be that simple? It just is. I just went in and I filled in all her little gaps, and that was all there was to it. Next, I'm gonna go with my biggest ornament. This is a 10-inch ornament. I know sometimes you order some of these giant ornaments and you're a little baffled by how gigantic they are, or you're wondering, how many large ornaments do I need? Do I need 12-inch ornaments? Do I need the 8-inch ornaments? Well, this is a 10. I do like to put the 10-inch ornaments in Alberta because she's got a lot of, you know, inner gappy spaces, and these ornaments fill very well. How many do I need for this tree? I have 10. Eight-inch ornament. Next, I'm going in with 8-inch. This is an 8-inch champagne glitter, so pretty. Actually, it's called Oat Latte. It's an oat, there's a color called Oat Latte. She's Oat Latte, and I love her a latte. Sorry, I couldn't help that one. You knew it was coming. And I'm gonna go in and continue to do this layering. I'm gonna just nestle them together because the ornaments really like to be just in a little bit of a cocoon in the Birdie tree. And I think that it also takes a lot of the guesswork away with design when you know that it's okay to group them that close together. I know it seems like the ramp's going and it's like, oh, she can't possibly be that fast. But because of the patterning video, it is that quick because everything, you just kind of know where it goes. I'm just telling you, she's just like the easiest friend in the world to hang out with. This is called Gunmetal Pearl. It's real pretty. And I did use some black in this tree, but I wanted to soften it because the space is really, really elegant. And I thought this was gonna do the trick. It was a good idea. Going in next, and I'm going to start working off my pattern all the way around the tree. Has anybody wondered why I don't have my cart next to me yet? As I was running back there, I was like, well, now tonight you can have a little bit of hot fudge sundae. You earned it. I'm gonna get my cart, I'll be right back. So I made a mistake. This is called cafe latte. That's called oat milk. I don't even know if I like oat milk, but clearly I do because I love that. This is called cafe latte. This brought a little bit of copper touch into the tree, and this kept the champagne tone, AKA oat milk. Okay. And this is actually the cafe latte color in a shiny ornament, which is a little crazy because this feels a little bronzier, but honestly, this tone is, it's the reason I made the mistake, because I was wrong, okay? It happens every now and then. Going in next, 6-inch, continuing my pattern all the way around. Do you see her coming together? I've talked about this a million times, but maybe you're brand new. Maybe you just got here. We're so glad you're here. We've been waiting for you. How am I getting these ornaments on the branches? I don't see any of the hooks, Gina. They're not even dangling. The tops of these are plastic. They're not cute or adorable or special. That means they are not meant to dangle. They are meant to dance. They dance right on the branch, just like this. So that's why that fluffing portion and why I talked about it is so important, because I'm basically setting them on here, and then I'm taking the wire and wrapping them one time without looking, like look, just, I don't even usually use two hands. One time, I'm not separating the wire. I'm not wrapping it multiple times, so it's hard to get off. I'm just doing it one time. And to take it off without even looking, I flip my finger and I just pull the ornament off, because everything's always wrapped clockwise, and then we just unwrap counterclockwise. So it's a system, we have a system in place. I'm gonna wait. Just because I have more doesn't mean I have to use them. If you have extra ornaments, that's okay. We might revisit, but for now, let's move on. These are so fabulous. This is a 5.5-inch black shatterproof mirror ball. So it has a mirror ball effect. We actually have mirror balls as well. They're just not here yet. We need a few more weeks. But this was my alternative because this was what was in stock. So with 5.5 shatter ball, mirror ball finish, and it just gives, it's cool, okay? And the homeowner in this house is a very cool house, a little shishi, and this was the glow up. Kyle said I called it a shatter ball instead of shatterproof. So if he was right, then you were right, honey. There are 5 left. That just means there will be 5 on the mantle. We're gonna go in next with our special ornaments. What are the special ones? They're Sullivans. They're Sullivans. They come as a set of 3. There is a cafe latte. There is a oat milk, and then I'm gonna call it cocoa. There's a cocoa. It's a set of 3. I just named those. Those are not the official names. Don't look those up on the Sullivan site. So they come as a set, they're special, and why do we need these? These kind of pull the whole look together. So if I only had, like right now I've been working with Shatterproof, which is a fantastic ornament for a flocked tree. Right now I'm gonna go in with these special ones, and that really levels up the whole tree. It adds a lot. These tend to cost a lot more than Shatterproof. Are they worth it? Of course they're worth it. You really can't get that full designer look without adding something, at least one style of ornament, if not a few, that is the special ornament. So this is mine. When you are putting on your special ornaments, these are the ones that have the little metal situation that likes to come out and then they break. You just have to hold the base when you're putting it on. So you hold the base with your finger while you're putting it on, and then you've outsmarted your ornament. Serving up the pro tips like it's my job. I think glass is done, no? I have 3 kinds of ornaments left. I think there are a few more, but I like everything else, I overdid it. This house is going to be part of a different YouTube video about design. So taking a home that is really exquisitely decorated and pulling in Christmas so the Christmas feels at home there. We're going to start doing a few of these type of videos and hopefully like enlighten and open your mind a little bit to design and a really easy way to do it, because it really should be easy and fun. Christmas is fun. Moving on to something else that's fun is the little baby shatterproof mirror balls. More of the Cafe Latte Shine, just a smaller size. I did step back, if you noticed that. I don't usually do that when I'm making a video for you. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I just see a hole. And I dwell on it a lot, because if I was sitting on my couch and looking at my tree and I could see a hole, clearly I would fix it. So I wanted to fix it for you. So I'm stepping back and I'm looking through. You don't want to see through your tree. It's okay to see like up through the heart if you're seeing a lot of different ornaments coming back at you. But you really don't want to see a hole through your tree. And during the daylight, the hole will be like, look at me, it's the only thing you'll ever see in your tree. And just to avoid that, it's so annoying when your tree says that to you. When you're decorating a tree at your actual home or where people will gather maybe under it to open a gift or two, it is a good idea to get down and look up, because you will also see holes that way. So when I get down, I was like, oh, there's a spot there, and you wouldn't see it to the natural eye, but I'm gonna fill it. Some iridescent glass is next. Iridescent glass is always a great idea. Clear, you can use craft balls if you prefer. And I'm telling you this because clear glass on a flocked tree, to me, is an absolute must. It brings in, all of this light travels through it, and it creates a different dimension on your tree. Bubbles, they're just sitting on the Christmas tree. It's a good idea. I have some babies, little 3-inch ornaments. I know the tree looks really full and I'm very close to being done. But I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna add a few on the very outers just to bring in one more layer of texture, because most of the ornaments I've used have been all different sizes. Yeah, she's full. She's had a lot. Okay, 2 more things left, I promise. First, I'm gonna go in. First, out of the 2 things I do, I have these beautiful snowflakes. They are a mercury glass. They have jewels on them. They're kissed with some glitter, and they definitely are dripping right off the tree. I only have about 12 of them for this side. I already put 12 in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on her very carefully. Last, I'm gonna go in with my sweet little picks. I've got a handful. I'll go back for another handful if I need it, but we all know that the tree is looking pretty full. Where am I gonna put them? Wherever I want. There's no right or wrong answer on that. I just wanted that little burst. These little florals are really sweet on these too. None of my trees are complete without boxes filled with nothing but my love underneath them. Not only is it beautiful, but it also created a perimeter so people can bump into my Christmas tree. Now you know my secrets. Thank you for Christmasing with me today.